highlight for Techlahoma. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to the Twitch highlights Google Docs spreadsheet and check if there's any new highlights that need to be made. So there's one from yesterday. You'll put your name in the highlighter name spot so that others can see that the highlight has been made. You'll click on the highlight, and it'll take you to Twitch where you can start highlighting it. You want to check the name to make sure that it's the correct name that matches in the talk title on the Google Docs spreadsheet. And one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you get it when the person starts talking. So it kind of has these yellow bars at the bottom, but that doesn't always indicate when the person has started talking. So you want to get it at a good starting point. So it usually takes a few times for me to watch them and figure out where they start talking. So it looks like he just started talking.
Okay, well, thanks everyone again for
coming.
And
then you'll go down here to start, and you'll input the timestamp of when you think was a good time for them to start.
All of you here, also those who are online on Twitch. It's really nice to have this presence and
Okay, so I can't hear this since I am plugged in, but Kimberly has told me that he's not actually the speaker. So we're going to keep going forward and find the real speaker, which sometimes that can be tricky because we have the announcements and everything. So you want to make sure you start highlighting when your speaker starts talking. And it looks like they've introed him right here.
For inviting me for the gluten-free pizza. Thank you for the organizers.
All right.
So
I'm going to just watch it for a second to make sure I get it in there correctly.
So, Justin, welcome. Thanks for giving this talk.
All right. Thanks.
All right. He started talking, so we're going to do at 30 seconds.
Thanks, Andres, for inviting me.
And then you're going to want to look for the end of the video right before he exits. They'll usually say, okay, I'm done, or is there any questions? And you'll want to make sure that you stop it at a good point so it's not just like...
This subtitle, Lost Art of Denotational Semantics, was mainly to scare
So I see the other guy, which means that he's finished his talk. So we'll click right here and keep it playing.
We did there. The duality really.
You'll come down to the input end segment,
I flipped the input and the output.
and you'll want to make sure that you timestamp the end correctly. So we're at 1 hour.
About that. Yeah, and then there's another hidden duality here in that the iterable. Outputs an iterator.
So usually you just have to spend a few minutes watching them to make sure that you hit those correct timestamps.
Input and output switched. All right, I think we're good. Thank you.
Okay, so he has exited right there.
Okay, well, thank you,
and we'll
Justin,
do
very
110
much.
and about 30 seconds.
Coming and attending. We are always looking for presenters and people who are willing to give talks. I think we have volunteers for the May and June already. So if you're thinking about speaking,
and then I usually just double check it to make sure that I've imprinted the correct timestamp.
So let either Brent or Jason
and it looks like
post a comment on the meetup, and we'll be.
I maybe did it a little too late, so we'll just go back in and imprint the correct timestamp.
About that. Yeah, and then there's another hidden duality here in that. Well, that's also duality, input and output switched. All right, I think we're good. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you, Justin, very much. Thanks, everyone, again for...
All right, so when you've got your timestamps finished, you will hit Publish Highlight right here. It's in purple. And then you'll want to do a description of the video. So I usually come over here, copy this, and then I'll go to the meetup group and see if they give any information on the talk. And it's OKC Jug. Oops. All right, and this is more details than I would ever understand about reactive programming. So this gives me a lot of good information to import into my description because I don't know anything about this, but I don't have to do the Twitch highlight. Okay, so you'll just kind of like read through and pick out some key sentences for your description. And just take the whole thing? Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do about Justin. Gotcha. So Kimberly is giving me some new information. You need under 100 characters for YouTube. So that is a good note to see while you can see the total characters. And we're under 100 with taking the word highlight out. So that'll make it easier to upload to YouTube later. And then we'll do about Justin. And then I will usually go to the Techlahoma page and I will insert how to get connected on Slack. Contact. I gotta find that page real quick. About us. So I'm just giving you a nice little overview of the Techlahoma page, while I try to find that Slack. The invite to Slack. Here it is. Just missed it that first time. So if you don't know it, that's how you can get to it and add it into your video. So I'll usually put join us on Slack. And then we'll paste that. And then I'll usually say, for more information on this meetup group, visit their page. All right. And then that way, if they want to become a part of the OKC Jug, they know how to do that. And then I'll just put thanks for watching. All right, so I'll hit save changes. And then after you highlight it, you want to export it to YouTube, which is pretty easy as well. You'll hit the export button. You want to add lots of tags. You want to change this from private to public. And then tags are how the videos get seen on YouTube. And so you just want to add as many relevant tags to the speech as possible. So I'll just add a few in here real quick. I always like to do the location as well because some people search. All right, so OKC, Oklahoma City. Four, 5, and then OKC Jug. React. All right. Applying duality, I'll hit that one. And then you can add as many or as little as you want, and then you'll hit start export. And it usually takes a minute for it to show up on the Techlahoma's YouTube page. So you'll go to the YouTube page, and then when it has been uploaded, it will be uploaded right here in front of the big data tools. So it usually takes like 10 to 15 minutes, so you can just check back on that later. So as far as the Twitch goes, we always need more volunteers for this. So if you think this looks pretty easy and you want to help us with that, just let Kimberly know. She's in Slack. And that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day.